My lifestyle change. All right, a couple people have been asking me, what I eat, what I do for my diet and how I get so ripped. Um, the thing is that now, if you notice on the left side, I look a little bit more like I have more weight on me. On the left side, I was like 200 pounds. On the right side, I cut down to 165. So, I lost a fair amount of weight. Um, when I say diet and nutrition, to me, I don't like to use those words because it just feels like using the word diet and nutrition is like you only doing it for a certain amount of time and then you go back to your regular eating. I like to use lifestyle change because when you change your lifestyle, you're taking on a new way of living. I'm not saying that you have to look ripped with ripped abs, to be healthy. I mean, whichever way makes you happy. You can have weight in you, you can be slim, you can be skinny, as long as you're happy in the moment of your life. Like I mentioned, journey. As long as you're happy doing what you're doing, then keep on doing it. You don't have to be ripped. You don't have to eat a certain way. Whichever way you feel happy eating, anything you want to eat or drink, do it. So what I mean by, anything you want to eat or drink, there are certain parts of your life, stages of your life that you go through. And, I went through stages of my life where, I was eating whatever I want to eat and drinking alcohol and smoking and stuff like that. Is it wrong at the time? For me, no, it wasn't wrong because I was enjoying myself. I was having a good time. It was fun. I mean, I'm not going to sit here and say that it's not fun. It's bad. Because if somebody told me back then to stop doing what I'm doing because it's not good for you, I wouldn't have listened to them. I would have just kept on doing what I'm doing. So what I mean by, whatever you're doing now, at this moment, if you're having a good time doing it, and it makes you feel happy, and you wake up in the morning with tons of energy, it takes you through life, you're just having a good time overall. Keep on doing it. Nobody has the right to tell you that what you're doing is wrong or right. So only you can decide if it's wrong or right for you, if it's bad for you or good. Only you can decide that. And whatever point of your life that you're in and you're enjoying it and you're happy, then it's right. It's right for you. So basically, for me, I reach a point in my life where I had to decide which path I wanted to go. So, and the reason why I had to decide because I was ill. My body wasn't feeling good anymore. I wasn't happy doing what I used to do. It wasn't working for me anymore. So my body was talking to me and telling me that I needed to change over into something else. So whatever I was doing in the past, it wasn't benefiting me no more. So what I did, I changed the way I did things. I changed the way I eat. I cut out a lot of things that I used to eat. I stopped drinking alcohol and, just did a whole lifestyle change. Basically, what you put into your body, in my opinion, makes a big difference. That's the number one thing, what you're putting into your body. So they say, you work out, exercise, that's true. Work out, exercising comes second. First thing, number one thing is what you put into your body, how you take care of your body. And also, depends on what you put in your body, when it comes to exercising, your exercising will be easier. It will be less stress on your body. You won't have to work out as hard just to get results. So what I'm saying, Like you see, I have abs. The abs are ripped. You're probably thinking that I train abs every day. I do 1,000 sit-ups every day. Not necessarily. To have abs and have them show like that, there are so many different ways to have abs. As I said, the number one thing is what you put into your body. So my change in lifestyle was plant-based lifestyle. So basically I was doing only smoothies and juices. So when I mean smoothies, like bananas, kale, strawberries, apples, spinach, anything plant-based fruit. For my juices, I use like kale, like apples, ginger, lemon, celery, spinach, any vegetable, any fruit is ideal. You can juice them or you can eat them. It depends on what you want to do. You can do salads too. Also incorporate some nuts and seeds and grains. Basically anything natural from Mother Earth, you can consume it. You can make raw pizza, you can do raw hamburgers from out of nuts and seeds. Get in a food processor and grind up the nuts and seeds in it, or you can use a bullet to grind up the nuts and seeds. You can use portobello mushroom as a topping on top. And you just eating this way, it's like a substitution to how you used to eat in the past. So for me, that's the way I eat right now at this moment. You can do vegetarian too, you can do vegan. There's a lot of vegan dishes out there, which sometimes I dibble-dabble back and forth from raw to vegan. So, it just depends on, the lifestyle that you're living now at the moment. So there's no wrong and right. It's just where your journey takes you in life. So right now, this is where I'm at in my lifestyle. So as I said, to have ripped muscles and abdominal muscles and look cut like that, it's just basically what you eat. If you cut out all starches or refined sugars and salts or processed food, and cut out all the meat, all the red meat, all the pork, then you're gonna automatically just shred down. And then to work out, when you work out, you do a couple push-ups, you do a couple weights, you're gonna automatically just get ripped. It's just natural like that. You just naturally, your body's just gonna get ripped. As long as you shred the fat around the stomach lining, you're gonna see the muscles start to show. So when you work out now, you don't have to kill yourself. You don't have to do 1,000 sit-ups. As a matter of fact, doing 1,000 sit-ups every day is just going to destroy your lower back. So you won't be able to do that much sit-ups. So when you eat this way, the results is going to show quicker, and also you're going to feel a lot better too in your health. You're going to feel way better. You're going to have more energy eating this way, in my opinion. I'm stating everything in my opinion because this is what worked for me. So this is only for people that reach to this stage of their life and they're looking for a change. Anybody that's doing whatever they're doing, it's not wrong. If you're happy doing it, keep on doing it. It's all what works for you. This is what worked for me. So it's just basically all what you eat. And also a next thing, to have abs like that all day long, it's not realistic. So what you see here, yeah, I'm ripped. This is real. This is real abs. But as soon as you drink a gallon of water, or even eat a salad or eat a grape, your abs is not going to show that much. So all those magazines you see, and everybody's like nice and oiled up, and them selling rip fuel pills to get nice and ripped. A lot of that stuff is fake. It's just how the lighting hits your body. You might do something what they call your fast for that day. So basically when you wake up, you probably only have lemon water or just water throughout the day, and the next day you take a picture. So if you just dehydrate your body, you can dehydrate your body not drinking any water or nothing like that. You wait a couple of hours, then you take a picture. Then you're going to show all your abs. Your abs are going to show because you have nothing in your body. Your body is dehydrated. You know, it's just like you're trying to make weight for a fight. You're trying to cut weight. So you're trying to cut from 180 to 155. Similar to that. You're going to stop eating. You're gonna have to stop eating. You're gonna limit your food to what you eat now. You're gonna eat small portions, you know, because you're gonna need to cut weight while you're exercising. So you're gonna cut your food down and you're gonna exercise and try to lose that weight. So it's similar to like cutting weight. The only difference is that you're not putting back all that weight. You're just gonna stay at one level. So right now I'm walking around 170, 169, 170, and I've been that weight for 3.5 years now, because this is how long I've been that I have this lifestyle change, for like 3.5 years now. So, you know, there's nothing impossible, you know, everything can be done. So, you know, I don't take any rip fuel pills. I don't do any drugs to look a certain way. All I do is just eat a plant-based way of life. That's it, just strictly plant-based. And I get all my nutrition, I get all my proteins. I feel good, I can exercise for hours. And my weight doesn't fluctuate. So I'm not like 170 one day and then a couple weeks or months later on I'm like 190. Once eating a plant-based diet, you're going to stay at the weight you're supposed to stay at. The weight that your body is supposed to be at, that's where you're going to stay at for your height. You can do things in moderation also. So you can substitute. Some days you have fish, you know, you have salmon, you can do chicken breasts, you know, whatever works for you, you know, whatever you find that gives you the energy and, you know, carry you through your days, then it's good for you. There's no right and wrong in this. It's just all on how you perceive it as being. And as I said before, consuming a lot of heavy foods like pork, a lot of the starches, refined sugars and salts, processed food, your body has to break that stuff down. And sometimes your body can't break everything down. And while your body is breaking it down, you're gonna get tired, you're gonna get sleepy. So imagine your body trying to break all that down, and plus you gotta work out on top of that. You're just killing yourself. You're making life hard for yourself. See? In my opinion, a lot of people make things hard for themselves. Life is easy. People just choose to make it hard. So that's in my opinion. I mean, I could be wrong about that, but I'm just stating my opinion about that. And also, the food that doesn't break down is just stored and becomes fat. And sometimes a lot of that fat is hard to get rid of, difficult to get rid of. And that's why a lot of people do fasting. Me, myself, I do fasting also. You can fast on liquid. You can do lemon and water. You can do melon and lemon juice. You can do strictly green juices only. You know, so you're basically just detoxing the body from eating the regular foods that you usually eat by just drinking liquids only. A lot of people can do this for 2 days, 3 days. A lot of people do it for a week. A lot of people do it for months. But again, to do liquid fasting takes a lot of mental preparation. So what I mean by mental preparation, your mind have to be right for it. So if you never ever had, you know, ate in a raw food way or even a vegetarian way, and you just coming from eating how you used to eat, like all the, you know, the meats and the processed foods and the soda, to just jump into fasting is going to be harsh on your body. It's going to be really hard on the body. You know, you could even pass out on it. Can somebody just do it like that, go straight into fasting and straight detox? Sure. It just depends on the mental state. It just depends if your mind is strong enough and the body is strong enough to go through all that. So anything is possible. It just depends on the person. So yeah, so this is, the lifestyle that I'm living now, and this is it for me. And as I said, there's no right and wrong. I'm not judging anybody, whatever they're doing. I don't think it's bad. I don't think it's like it's horrible. I don't look down on nobody, for doing what they're doing at this moment, because I know that life is a journey, and eventually, the body will change. And even if you don't want it to change, it will change. So it's just gonna take time. So there is no wrong and right, just enjoy what you're doing and have fun doing it. And but for everybody that wants to know, as I said, how do I get so ripped? It's just simple. I didn't do no protein shakes, no whey protein, just drink juices and smoothies. I eat bananas, eat fruits, and I work out. And I exercise, I do my abs maybe twice a week. Sometimes I might do 3 times a week. But my body is so lean, I have no fat in my body, that by just doing 50 crunches, my abs are already popping out. I'm already so lean that by just doing 50 push-ups, you can see the definition in my chest already. By doing some pull-ups, you can see definitions in my shoulders. By doing a couple curls, you see my biceps already. So it's just simply, as I said, it's just all on what you're eating, man. That's number one thing. All on what you're eating, and also cardio. Cardio is very important. Cardio is very important. So when I mean cardio, bike riding, running, jump rope, anything that gets your heart rate pumping, get your heart rate up, is good, because cardio will help you to burn the unnecessary fat. So cardio for me is important. I'm always jump roping, I'm always running. And then along with their raw food, I'm just shredded. And I stay this way throughout the year. No changes. My body doesn't go up to 200 pounds. So this is what I do to maintain my weight and my health, and also my physique, for some people who are interested in having ripped abs and being lean. This is what I do to stay this way. As I said, it's not for everybody, and other people might think that it's not healthy, and which is fine. As I said, there's no right and wrong. It just all depends on how you perceive it as, and most important, how you feel on a daily basis. So do what makes you feel good. Whatever makes you feel good, that's what you should do. This is what makes me feel good, and I wake up every morning feeling energized and continue living life, in my opinion, what I perceive as at a high level. So, as I said, whatever you think is right, whatever you believe in, that's good for you and that's right for you. Nobody has a right to tell you otherwise that it's wrong or right. Keep on kicking, subscribe to my channel, rate, comment, check out Gichie.com. Os!